Okay, this video is on equations with variables on both sides. And I'm talking about both sides of the equations. And it'll look something like this. Notice that I have a variable on the left side of the equation and a variable on the right side of the equation. And if I were to draw my line here, it would come down the equal sign. And this looks different than the other equations that we've dealt with because usually they have a number on this side and not a variable. So I'll show you, we'll just start out with solving this, and I think that's the easiest way to dive in. And the general rule of thumb is that you always move the smallest variable. So we'll write that over here. Step 1, move the smallest variable. So we have two variables here. We have a 3x and we have a 4x. And we got to think to ourselves, which one's smaller? Well, obviously the 3x is smaller. So we're going to move the 3x. So when I say move, I'm talking about like subtracting it from both sides. So minus 3x minus 3x. And when I subtract it from here, it's going to go away. And when I subtract it from here, it's going to subtract it from the 4x. So here it's going to eliminate, and I'm just going to be left with 7. 4x minus 3x, I'm just going to be left with 1x. But I don't really need to write the 1, do I? In fact, all the time, they don't write the 1. They just leave it x. Both of these things say the same thing. 1x equals 7, that's fine. And x equals 7, that's fine. This is a better answer, but this one's fine. This one's good. They're both fine. Let's try one a little harder. Let's see. So we have 8x equals 3x plus 35. All right. So we have 8x equals 3x plus 35. So again, step 1 is to move the smallest variable. Well, 3x is smaller than 8x, so let's move it. And again, these will go away. And I'm going to draw my line here. So I'm just going to have 35 left on the right-hand side. And then 8x minus 3x is going to be 5x. And then now I just have a one-step equation. 5x equals 35. So 5 times something equals 35. And then don't forget, 5 is being multiplied by x. So the opposite of multiplication is division. So we're going to divide by 5 on both sides. So 35 divided by 5 is 7. That's actually kind of funny. I did not mean to do that. But both of our answers have been 7 so far. But that is the answer. Let's try another one. Let's do 7x equals 33 minus 4x. Okay, this one's a little different. Now I want you to think, which one's smaller, negative 4x or positive 7x? Well, obviously negative 4 is smaller than any positive number. Any negative number is smaller than any positive number. So to get rid of minus 4, we're going to add 4. So we're going to add 4x to both sides. These will go away, and we're going to get 33 on the right hand side. And then on the left hand side, we're going to get 11x. So we have 11x equals 33. So 11 times some number equals 33. So now we're going to divide by 11 on both sides. "33 divided by 11 is 3. Well, at least our answer is not 7 this time. That would have been really weird if it had been. So x equals 3. Let's try another one. Okay, so this one's a little bit more complicated. It's got a number and a number and a variable and a variable. So I'm going to draw my line down the middle, but we're still going to follow the exact same steps. We're still looking for the smaller variable, which is going to be 2x. 2x is being added. So we need to subtract 2x from both sides. So I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. This 2x is going to get eliminated because when you add 2x and subtract 2x, they both go away. So I'm going to get 36. And then I have 4 plus, and then 4x minus 2x is 2x. Notice that what I have now is just a two-step equation. If you read this aloud, it says 2x plus 4 equals 36, which is what we just did. Like, we just solved equations like this. 2x plus 4 equals 36. We're good at these. We're going to subtract 4 from both sides. 36 minus 4 is 32. And then we divide by 2. 32 divided by 2. You can use your calculator if you need to. There's no shame in that. We're going to get 16. Oh, yep. Always check yourself, especially if you're not sure. There's no reasons to get wrong answers. You have all the tools at your fingertips. So, the basic steps here, let's write them down. These are our notes for a reason. Step 1. Move or undo the smaller variable. Step 2. solve the remaining equation. And either that can be a one-step equation or a two-step equation, but it won't matter because you are able to do both of those. And that's really it. So the next video will be working on examples from your assignment.